ago, the TSA got him.
Oh no!
I had him in the bottom of a bag, and forgot all about it. And they're like, "Yeah, you." And I don't get to the airport early, so there's no option to like go back out and check them. They're
Right.
like, "What do you want to do with these?" And I was like, "Well, I guess you have a set of Roger Carter darts."
Oh no!
I was like, "By the way, that player gave them to me," trying to shame them, but there was no shaming them.
100.
They've gotten a couple nice butane ladders
Have they?
off of me as well.
For me, I almost had to give them my Armani cologne.
Oh my!
Put it in my carry-on. I only took carry-on with me to Jersey City, and it was the 200 milligram bottle. Luckily, I had smelled good for quite a while already, and it was about half gone. So he was like, "It counts."
You convinced them it was less than, what is it, 3 ounces or whatever?
It's 100 milliliters or less, I guess, is what it should be in there.
Okay.
He
What's
was nice
that
enough
to
to
Americans? No, I'm just kidding.
For cologne, it's exactly the same.
Fair enough.
Look at that side profile there. You can see how flat those darts land in the
140.
dartboard. Nice 140 there from Roger.
Yeah, Roger bringing that grouping together.
56.
Larry will always properly count. As he switched over the 18s there to try and leave the 170. Roger's looking down.
59.
Just makes it even.
Roger, I believe, I think he's got 2 sons, and maybe one is playing quite a bit. Having some success.
138.
Just picking up some things from Facebook posts. So runs in the family.
Seems like that'd be such a great
134.
celebration
There you acquire 68.
if my daughters both play darts at a high quality. Tops. Oh, drags it a little bit low. And you said it, that third dart, sometimes he will
The shoulder.
throw the shoulder into it. He did it right there. Roger, a chance to take a 2-0 lead early in this match. It is a race to 5.
Same shot,
He
first
does
dart in
do
the second leg, 2 legs to 0, Roger. Third leg, Larry to throw first.
holds his throw to complete the break of throw from leg number 1.
Yeah, not going to get a whole lot out of either one of these guys in terms of reaction.
100.
Just not really the way they play the game.
Yeah, there's about a century of darts being played between these two gentlemen, and that's not meant in a bad way.
131.
Yeah, no, I didn't even think of that. So yeah, you're probably right.
$100.
Which, when you think about it, is insane.
Yeah, I can't believe people are that old. That's weird.
I didn't mean that part of it.
60.
You can see all that dart knowledge does something to the hair follicles.
If you watch anyone or any of those top level tours, right? The less hair you have, it seems like the better you are at darts. I'm on my way to being a pretty good dart
No,
player.
you're progressing nicely. Roger needs a big one here to stay in touching
100.
distance here with Larry.
Require 160.
He's going to know he's kind of gotten away with 2 of them. So Larry will know that as well.
He doesn't need to shoot at it, but that's one of those moves that Larry will shoot at it just to
97.
spark a little bit something, especially down 2-0.
Well, and honestly, I mean, just mathematically, the switch to the 17 helps out a little bit, unless you do have a really good dart in that triple 20.
Well, there's a nice 136.
136.
And Larry on 64 is going to look at the 16's 8 area. He's going to get 1 dart at it. It's going to be at double 16.
Game
And
shot,
he hits
third
it.
dart in the third leg, 2 legs to 1.
Hold a throw
Yeah,
there, but a needed
15
hold a
darter.
throw.
Yeah, 15 darter there to hold the throw.
Both gentlemen averaging just a shy above 80. That was a weird way to say that. 42 scored there. So here we go. 1994 inaugural match play champion Larry Butler.
140.
Also the inaugural Continental Cup champion Larry Butler. Roger Carter, last time he played on the CDC Tour
87.
was back in 2021. Played in the first 2 events in Tampa.
Yeah, I think I said Rogers had a couple of false starts on the tour.
66.
Started to commit. Has always had the game to get a card to be able to qualify for the events. But I know struggles with some of the frustrations.
54.
Knows what he has done, knows what he can do, and when it doesn't translate, understandably frustrated.
95.
Yeah, that's very humanistic from anyone. I could see that.
And we were talking yesterday about Lauby.
Yep.
And if you watch Roger Carter, he wraps that dart around his face as he brings it back. A lot of movement as far as dart throws go, but it's the same each and every time.
95.
Larry almost dislocates his shoulder every time he throws the dart. He gets the maximum extension from that arm every time.
Yeah, there's no it's not a whole lot of short arming from Larry.
85. Larry, you require 105.
105 here for Larry to tie it back up and break the throw of Roger Carter.
Yeah, from 2-0 down to potentially.
Trip 18 was the route there.
73.
Does find the 36. A good setup shot there for
the
Lair Bear.
36 left, 32, sorry. And 114 here for Roger. Again, another one of those outside shots. Now no longer able to do it. But it's going to put a little pressure on Larry to hit this 32.
32.
Good opportunity, though, for Butler. And he hits it in dart 1. Nice 16 dart break. It's now 2-2.
Larry to throw first.
Yeah, so Roger would have known he was fortunate to be in the position that he was. Unfortunately, just could not raise the scoring aspect to get down there. Larry, on the other hand, finally converting a couple of the chances that he's been given.
And this is their first time playing match today on stream.
92.
Well, not only on stream. I believe this is. I guess I should look first now that we have a top 128 area, don't we? This is going to be Roger's second match.
93.
He beat Eugene Schmidt in the top 128, 5-0. But this is Larry's first match. This is a top 64.
45.
First to 5 legs. Tournament started about 2 hours and 20 minutes ago, and Larry's in the middle of his first match.
50.
Happens to everyone.
Yeah, and I believe Harrison Carter, who's in the
Okay.
draw, is actually Roger's son.
34.
I can't remember how they qualified. They may have came through at the same tour card qualifier.
That would have been brutal to have to play your son in the first round
Oh, yeah.
in one of those.
And I think we only mentioned it at the time he was up, but Danny Lauby
100.
completing the whitewash of Ryan Vanderwijk, 5-0. I believe staying over 100 the entire match.
Yeah, you end up with a 102.95
Yeah.
average.
Yeah, nothing to hang your
85.
head on for Ryan, but what a display from Danny Lauby.
Yeah, that'll set the tone, right? That'll put people on notice that he's throwing at that level today. he does have the family with him.
47.
I know his wife Haley, and I know his son Arlo is going to be heading up here at some point with Grandma and Grandpa Lobby. So Cujo will also be up here. It's always great to see Cujo.
57.
Oh, look at that! We're getting some help from the CDC staff. Harrison Carter won Dart Player Georgia
To get his tour card.
87. Larry acquired 130.
Appreciate the assist there, Anthony.
Larry needs the treble. Would have left him a dart at the bowl. Shot it anyway.
46. Roger, you acquire 86.
86 here to break the throw again.
Now Roger needs a clean finish here. Oh, and now he needs a good save.
30.
You see, just didn't have the conviction, especially in that last dart.
He kind of punted that round there. Bullseye from Butler does not go.
Roger, you acquire 56.
Half to score total. But 56 here. This is a gift horse.
With that treble 8, double 16.
And he gets it.
Yeah.
Breaks right back and takes a 3-2 lead here.
Roger to throw first.
Not missing many if he gets a couple clear. It's that combination finishing. He's going to have to find. You have to assume he's going to have to find a couple of those to
96.
close this match out.
Yeah, I would agree. And I also say that Larry's a bit off from his overall average.
85.
A little bit. If he finds his top-level game, should still be very much alive in this thing. But Scrappy is right
85.
where Roger's going to want this to stay.
Yeah. Roger's going to want to roll around in the mud in this one because, again, Roger does have a match under his belt. But
134.
running into to Larry here is definitely going to be a bigger test. I believe Roger came through 5-0.
40.
in his.
Yes. Yeah, against Eugene Smith, who is his first-time tour card holder this season. Just qualified a few weeks ago in one of our CDC
138.
tour card qualifying events. He's from that Knox County area in Indiana. So the Valparaiso section. It's good to see him on tour
60.
this year and getting a little
Larry
bit of that
acquired
experience.
144.
But a 144 here for Larry. It's not going to go, but he's going to be back with a great opportunity to
100.
break the throw right back from Roger Carter. We haven't had too many holds to throw, have we?
No, not at all. Ooh,
100.
does find it.
Larry, you require 44.
So Shanghai, one of the best three-figure finishes. 32 then for Larry. Found this last time.
Game shot to third dart
Finds it
in the
again
sixth
here.
leg. 3 legs to 3.
3-3
Seventh
score
leg.
line.
Throw first.
Break back.
I'm going to welcome everyone that was watching the PDC event on PDC.tv over to the Championship Dart Circuit event number 2
45.
here. The A to Z Darts Duel. Live in Brownsburg, Indiana.
Yeah, two faces that if you're a long-term dart fan may recognize.
66.
Most dart fans around the world know Larry Butler. And Roger Carter is a name that will sound familiar. 4-time BDO participant.
80.
Best run, what did we say, top 16
Mm-hmm.
in 97 in the World Championship. I believe he defeated the number 1 seed to start
120.
that tournament. It's starting to come back to me slowly. Anthony Eugenia might be able to put a finer point on that.
31.
Yeah, one of the interesting things of what Roger has done in his career is in the Las Vegas Desert Classic qualifiers, he had a 9-darter.
91.
I love that tournament. It was so much fun to go out to. The way they did the qualifiers for the TV rounds.
42.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a hoot.
Great
100.
last there from Roger.
It just really seems like these guys do not like to throw with their darts.
Yeah,
You know?
finally getting ahead of Larry in a leg, and oddly enough, it's against the darts
45.
for Roger.
Yeah, he's going to have some time here if he needs it for this 1-2-4. 44 left. We'll set it up nicely here.
84.
Does so by hitting the 4. Leaves tops. Butler back on 2-5-8. Will not be able to do enough
44.
to put some pressure on. So here we go. Roger Carter tops, take a 4-3 lead. And to have the darts for the match.
Yeah, this is a big turn here. Roger hasn't missed many of these when he's given a
30.
chance, and you see the frustration there.
54.
Just
Correction,
not able to
54,
convert
and you have 30.
at that time. Larry waiting for the score to be updated appropriately.
Yep.
He's going to need 6 darts at least, and he does
100.
find the treble.
Roger, you
So
require 10.
104 if he can get a shot. 5-5, though, coming in for Roger Carter. Oh, good marker.
Game shot.
And he
second
hits
leg
it, take a
of the seventh
4-3
leg,
lead, and
4 legs.
just another break of throw,
Roger. 8th leg. Roger to throw first.
which Roger's actually okay with if it goes break a throw, because he still wins the match. But he would really like to hold his throw right here.
Yeah, 2 chances to win versus
58.
1 is definitely a better situation. But Larry, honestly, is not going to be overly concerned. He's scored well. He's missed some opportunities, and this wouldn't be the first time that he
41.
needed to win 2 on the spin to take a match. But that is not what he wanted to see. Does not want to let Roger settle in here. We see a
97.
good cover shot. And, yes, I was right. Roger Carter defeated Martin Adams in the first round, and actually John Part in the second
Oh, wow.
of that 97 run. So
95.
My goodness. Couple big names there. And how about that? John Part would have to play Martin Adams in the second round. It's a heck of a draw.
yes. Back
96.
in the day where Steve Beaton is the 5th seed. It's fun looking through these old brackets. Richie Burnett, who we've talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Roland Schulten, who doesn't get enough remembrance for my liking. The tripod.
His start nickname was the Tripod? That's amazing. That's amazing.
140.
I've heard the PDC guys talk about it every once in a while. He's commentating, I think, for Dutch darts.
59.
That's wonderful.
Roger require 110.
All right, 110 for the match. He will return, too, if he needs it. He might not. Tops for the match for Roger Carter.
Game
And he
match
hits
shot,
it.
third dart.
Defeats the
Roger
Eagle,
Carter,
Larry
5
Butler,
legs to
in
3.
round number 1.
Yeah, tough for Larry. Probably looks back on those first couple of legs where it got a little chippy around the finishing. But Roger doing a great job stepping in when he could.
Got it done. He got it done, as you saw it there. Great win from Roger. Moves on. He will take on Doug Boehm in the next round in that top 32 match. We're going to have a top 32 match on our stream next, and it is going to be The Truth Jacob Taylor taking on Matt No Mercy Arpin. So that'll be a great matchup coming your way next. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more from the A to Z Darts Duel right after this break.
So you want to get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're A to Z darts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Hitcore is the streaming entertainment alternative. Live concerts and comedy? Hitcore has it. Premium high-def audio and video? Hitcore has it. A customizable entertainment experience? Hitcore has that as well. No app? No problem. Set up an account, decide what you want to watch, buy it, then press play. It's that easy. Hitcore is live and on demand 24/7. Hitcore, where every live event becomes your experience.
Welcome back to the AZ Darts Duel, live from Indianapolis. Welcome back to the AZ Darts Duel, live from Indianapolis.
Welcome back to Brownsburg, Indiana. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator for the A to Z Darts Duel, event number 2 on the road to the Continental Cup Tour Finals. And I am, of course, joined by the ESPN commentator extraordinaire, Gordon Dixon. This is our 4th match, and you see here we have Matt No Mercy Arpin taking on Jake the Truth Taylor. It's going to be a good one, buddy.
I want to hear the story behind No Mercy.
Yeah, that's a good.
Somebody,
Good question.
find me on Facebook. Shoot me that story. Just want to note here, we were talking about Roger Carter's son in the last match. Here we have Larry Butler's son stepping in to mark for him, James.
Yeah, James is going to do some marking for us.
I've seen James mark for matches since he could had to stand on a chair.
Yeah,
to do it.
Those are adorable pictures. James, I think, has met more famous darters than anyone else in the world. It seems like.
Definitely, probably up there.
We saw both of these gentlemen on stream last night. Matt Arpin made the top 16 before losing to Alex Spellman, but he still averaged about 94 in that match. So he definitely has the game to stick with Jacob Taylor, who we saw reach the semifinals last night.
Yeah, this is one that because I don't know Jacob very well, I don't know if he kind of stays up on or if he cares to follow other players and where they're at. My guess is he probably isn't bothered.
No.
So Matt may be a little off the radar for him. But it's not like that would change Jacob's game. Just be interesting to see if Matt starts hitting at him, if it takes Jacob a little time to kind of acclimate.
That's a good point. I would agree with that, and I think that for any dart player, you don't want to go in expecting your opponent to not be at the quality of play that you're going to be, or that you typically tend to be, because that's the one thing that's going to immediately make you lose a match.
Well, we saw Gates get over that, luckily, yesterday. But he did not expect Michael Wynn to be hitting at him the way he was, and because of that, every triple that Michael hit did additional damage to Gates.
Well, I talked to Matt last night after his top 16 defeat from Alex Spellman. And first thing he talks about is not that it was close, not that he made him play his A game or like that. I missed a couple doubles there, and I'm a little bit upset about that, which is an impressive way to look about it. He averaged 94 on stream for the first time and did great work. He talks about how he has his game when he practices has been phenomenal, and he is just trying to get that same thing to happen when it counts. That's his next step, he said. The Rhode Island resident taking on the Newfie. I still love the little nugget that Jacob Taylor's a shrimp fisherman. Sounds like an amazing job.
Oh yeah, I could eat my weight in shrimp, and you may not know this, but that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of shrimp.
Let's put it this way: we definitely hold down the fort here.
Yeah, this
We
chair
hold this table.
ain't going anywhere. Yeah,
No.
yeah, that's fine.
Well, Jacob Taylor misses his opportunity to hold the throw, and Matt's going to get an early opportunity to break. And just a little bit below the wire, double 10 needed. Doesn't get it.
Yeah, the only problem with focusing
There it is.
in there, Jacob Taylor polishes that off. The only thing about just focusing in on I missed doubles is you don't give yourself the credit for all of the hard work that you did do, and the things that you did get right. Because honestly, very few times, I would say even at this level, that you're going to actually go through a match and not be able to point to missed doubles for why you didn't win additional legs.
Especially against someone with the quality of Alex Spellman when it comes to scoring.
Right. Is going to be few and far between. So you have to take those positives out of it, rather than kind of focusing on what didn't happen, because what didn't happen is, going to happen more often than not. You're not going to be 100% on doubles in many matches, if any.
That being said, though, his nickname is No Mercy. He shows mercy when he doesn't hit the doubles. It goes completely against the nickname.
Yeah. That's fair. It's like Peter Manley missing one dart.
Exactly. Takes away the nickname of One Dart Manley.
You can't be one dart if it takes you two to finish.
Which would be a great little needle to give to him. If he beats you in the match, be like, yeah, but it took you 2 darts. Well, Matt's all the way back on 242 with the throw. Jacob not continuing the same form they saw in leg number 1, which we were not expecting that form at any point in time. I think a 68 average might be the lowest average I've ever seen out of Jacob Taylor, but double 10 to raise it right back up. 14 dart break a throw from Jacob Taylor and a 2-0 lead. Matt's going to have to find the range and find the scoring that we saw from him last night rather quickly, or Jacob Taylor might run in this one. Gets a nice 140.
Yeah.
And there's the 180 from Matt Arpin.
Good shot there. 7th of the stream. Could be 8. Oh.
Just got unlucky that it didn't grab off the dart and funnel into the treble. By the way, I just want to let you know I'm pretty much committed now to playing in that qualifier tonight.
Oh.
So.
Okay. So Matt Arpin, it just dawned on me, Danny Lauby-esque with that big high dart draw.
Yeah, a little bit. I'd say Lauby's is a little bit more at his head height than above it. But I definitely see what you're saying there. 11 for the bullseye. And there's our bullseye finish from Jacob Taylor. Takes a 3-0 lead, and now the average is up to 93.94. That was a 12-darter. So he's getting better. This is more like it from Jacob.
Yeah, as history goes, it usually bends towards the truth.
The truth shall set you free from a dart tournament.
Yeah.
And there's a nice 180 in the corner there from Matt Arpin. His second. But Taylor fires right back at him. He went 140 last time Matt hit the 180. Oh, and Matt's finding it again. He's finding it again. Back to back to back. And Jacob even acknowledges it with his facial expression. And only a 1-2-3 out of him. Unlucky in that bottom corner.
My goodness, the scoring here equals the best of the event yesterday.
But again, the hard work.
Oh, and this one's going to hurt. This one is going to hurt.
And it does hurt. The big 98 checkout from Jacob Taylor, and now a 4-0 lead. And another 12-darter from Jacob Taylor.
What a shot. Jacob Taylor putting on a clinic here.
He was averaging 68 after leg number 1, is now over 100.
Yeah, you got to pick things up in the next 3 legs if you're going to do that.
Matt moved down on dart 3. Got 80 scored. Yeah, the weight of the dart is perfect for Jake Taylor right now. And a nice 140 from Matt, he's averaging 87.95, and he's down 4-0.
Well, and honestly, he had the same poor start.
Mm-hmm.
We just haven't seen him kind of hit the heights that we've seen from Jacob. But his game has gone through, his scoring has gone through the roof in the last 3 legs as well. Just not able to convert some of those finishes.
Yeah, he had a chance at an 11 darter in the last leg.
57 there from Jacob. Matt gonna leave a finish. Gonna leave a good finish.
Hits another 180. He has hit 4 180s, and he's down 4-0. As Jacob piles in one of his own, and that's why he is down 4-0. The answers from Jacob Taylor have been masterful. And again, the pressure on Matt's throw is going to allow Jake to have 2 clear darts at the win.
Oh, doesn't close him out, and you see the eyebrow raise from Matt Arpin. 32 for a Sedler.
Oh, double now. Then he goes the wrong double.
And you see a wry smile.
I think he thinks that's about it.
Pulls it out. 2 5s now.
And there it is, a 5-0 victory for Jacob Taylor. End up with a 93-point average, but my goodness. Well done there.
Yeah, the truth should have been called the answer. Because every time Matt Arpin seemed to put in those big shots, Jacob Taylor right there to follow. So whether on his darts or against his darts, constantly in front of Matt, and when Matt faltered, Jacob stepped in.
And 2 times that Matt shot a 180, Jacob followed with a 180. And that is top quality, to say the least. That's the difficult side of things, right, is to do that. My goodness. Well, our next match coming up. Yep. Our producer letting us know, based on the little issues we've been having with our cameras, that we might have to shut down and come back up again, but we will let you know that. So we're going to riff for a minute or two until that happens, maybe?
Well, I've got all kinds of things to say.
I know you do.
We can take a spin around the room, see what other results we can find. John Part going out to last night's winner, Jake Womack, in a decider.
Wow.
How about that? So John Part putting on a pretty good show today. Mid-80s throughout, just coming up short. Jason Brandon defeating the second Canadian defector, Gary Mawson, after defeating David Fathom in the round before. Leonard Gates with a big win over Matthew Thompson. Joey Lanaw after defeating Big Daddy, keeping it rolling by beating Randall Lewis. Keith Way, who we saw on the stream, defeating the young J.T. Davis. Covington, Kentucky, I think you said?
Yep. Last leg decider there. And Danny Baggish taking out Jake McMillan. Jim Long defeats Steve Warnock in a last leg decider. And how about Nick Georgeson defeats Joseph Cheney 5-4 in the last leg decider as well. So we've had quite a few of those there in our top 32. I'm pretty positive our next match on stream is going to be Leonard Gates taking on Joey Lanaw. And that will be a top 16 match, so it'll be a best of 11.
Yeah, Joey going to have to pick it up.
Yep.
Not getting over some big matches, which is important, but dollars and cents wise, not up to snuff just yet. So interesting to see if he can rise to the occasion. We know that he's got the game. It's just whether or not he can step it up when he needs to. Because Gates always a good operator.
Yes. Yeah. His bad game is a lot of guys' B game, to say the least.
Okay, guys, this is your producer speaking. We're going to go and take the stream down one more time, kind of lower the quality, and try to see if we can stream this thing out.
All right.
Okay.
Our producer's letting us know that we are going to take down the stream once again quickly, reset it, bring it back up. So we're going to take a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more from the A to Z Darts Duel in Indianapolis right after this.